Okay, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the garage. Today, we're gonna take a little bit of a break from the snowmobile projects. I've got some parts on order for the RMK switchback, and I've got the RMK 800 all disassembled. This pile is all stuff that's going on eBay. This pile is stuff that we're going to use for the snow bike build, although I'm not sure how the snow bike build is going to go out or how it's going to unfold. Because we also picked up this XR500, which I was like, ooh, this will be a perfect bike for a snow bike build, but a couple reasons why I'm starting to second guess that, and we might just build a snow bike kit and then try and find another bike at a later date, because I'm a little concerned about using this XR for it. One, kickstart only, so in certain situations that's going to be a challenge. Two, it's carb rated, although the carb's big enough where it's probably not an issue, but carb icing up in the mountains might be a problem. Three, which might be a good thing and a bad thing, it's mechanical brakes all around, so fine for, you know, like riding at Hubbard or up on Buford Road, but that means I'm gonna have to get a separate front brake system for the track when I do install that, and it just, things add up really quickly to the point where I might as well just get a second dedicated bike. And honestly, this thing restored to its former glory will actually be quite the cool machine to ride around on. So obviously, if I turn it into a snow bike, I can always turn it back to a dirt bike, which I plan on doing. But you know, maybe I should just look into something more modern with fuel injection, because you know, fuel injection in the mountains is king. And I don't know, worst case, we're gonna use this bike to mock up the snow bike build, and then who knows, maybe we'll put it on the X Pro, maybe we'll put it on this thing, maybe we'll get a third bike, maybe we'll get a dedicated snow bike. Gonna leave the door open to it all. All right, but today we're gonna start disassembling the XR500 and seeing what we should do to get it back to tip-top running shape. It does run, just needs a little bit of love. Be fun to see it running. Drop this remote off here real quick. That's it. Don't want to gas this too much out. Alright, things that are known. This is not the original throttle, and it's very sticky. Right, full throttle, and it doesn't quite return. So, there's that. This bike did not have a dual cable throttle system, so we'll address that and get something online. Also, the front brake lever did break off. I have a new brake lever for it coming from eBay, as well as a bracket. And then we'll check this cable and probably put some lube down there just to make sure things are running smoothly. Clutch and decompression lever both work great. If you haven't seen these, I'm gonna come to the other side. If you haven't seen this before, this top handle right here is the clutch, like normal. This bottom one right here is actually decompression lever. So when I pull that lever, you will see that thing move, which releases the compression on the engine and allows it to shut down. Gonna have to probably take this foot peg off, because if you look at it, it is a little bit bent. This one's definitely higher, it's not just the bike leaned over. Here, let me put the bike on the stand over here. So if you actually look at the foot pegs, I think you can see it. Maybe not. That side versus that side. And then the rear tire is flat. It's interesting, it's a 17-inch rear tire. Looks like there's room for 18 inches, but I don't know. It might be kind of a challenge to figure out how to get it all to fit, so I might just keep it stock. And yeah, needs an oil change because the oil is not looking too good. Definitely not new, but not an issue. Yeah, pretty dark. Okay, let's start taking off the seat so we can see what's underneath here, see if there's anything we need to address, and then we'll go from there. I might take this to an upholsterer, get this redone professionally. If anything, these could use some extra new paint. Okay. Alright, general discovery stuff. So I started it the other day with the choke in the on position, good to know. So that's off, that's half, and that's on. So, and then this looks like the idle adjustment screw. The suspension is pretty soft, so that's something I can do right now. Also, let's see, this bracket's definitely fine. The shifter is a little wonky, so we might take that off, bend it out a little bit, and then here you can really see it. This foot peg on this side is in the normal spot. That one's definitely pushed forward and up. Also, the kickstart, a previous owner put this weird thing in. All right, let's work top down. Let's get the gas tank off and see what we find. Okay, something's very interesting. So here is the throttle cable running past all these wires. It actually connects to a pulley right here. It's not exactly linear. And yeah, let's see. Oops. Let's see. If I turn that, you can see the throttle moving. So interesting design here. It's not like in the barrel like on the X Pro and it lifts up the whole thing. This actually rotates and then probably opens up the valve directly below it. So kind of cool, different, wasn't expecting it. Not really a need to take off the rest of the tank or anything because honestly there's not a whole lot underneath it. They did it. Such a huge bolt for no reason. Now we're gonna take off the throttle linkage at the handlebar, if I can find the appropriate Allen key. There we go. It's one of those Torx bits with the piece of steel in the center, so you need the special bit. Get rid of that. This is garbage. This is garbage. And we'll buy some stuff on Amazon, it looks like. Handlebar grips. Ugh, that is gross. All right. Just loosened up the two hand controls on the left for the clutch and the decompression lever. Oh no. Okay, I just took off the rubber that was on the brake, and that's what it looks like. So I'm gonna try and take this whole thing off, see if I can straighten any of it out, and then we'll go from there. But right now, a little bit awkward. Foot peg is too high. The brake lever is too close because the foot peg is bent forward. So let's see what we can do with that. Did not realize that was all one piece. That's kind of cool. Alright, let's see if we can fix this thing up, because that'd be a big win. Okay, so I bent the brake lever right here back to a good spot. I'm just going to tack that piece right there because it looks like it's about to come off. And then I'm going to probably end up, this is so thick right here, so I'm probably going to cut it right here with an angle grinder and then weld the bracket back into the correct position. Okay, I was able to get this brake kind of straightened out, so it's got a nice curve to it. Also got to tack this back into place because during the bend, kind of broke a little bit of the weld. There we go. Wasn't super tight, just tight enough. Alright, that's off now. So let's go ahead, reinstall the brake lever. Okay, let's tack this thing into place. And then we'll take it off again and do a full weld. Tack it on the bottom. Okay, let's knock the rest of this thing out. Alright, I am out of welding wire. Sweet, let's reassess. Okay, we're back with some new wire. Let's finish up this side. So there's the weld. I mean, I'm not a professional, so be nice to me in the comments, but there it is. Alright, let's grind off the back side a little bit because that needs to be flat, and then we'll see how it looks on the bike. Okay, so that's the piece welded back together. A lot better clearance, almost like it was meant to be like that. And it seems like it is lined up significantly better. So let's go ahead and throw it back on here and see how it looks. I will definitely be getting some new foot pegs prior to the spring because these are kind of janky, but it'll last for now, so whatever. All right, what's next? All right, I'm gonna take off the shifter real quick, try and straighten that out because it's a little bit bent right there, and then I'll take off the Kickstarter. Alright, let's clean this off. Gotta rotate. Let's see if you guys can see that. But that's the orientation right here. This is a little bit tilted high, so I'm gonna twist the whole thing real quick on the vise downstairs and we'll be right back. Okay, just bent this thing back into shape. And let's see, what is this thing? Looking pretty good. Shifter's reinstalled. I've moved it up to my preferred spot, so it's about 2 notches higher. So it was here, now it's here. That's where I like it, a little bit higher so I can get my boot underneath and shift a little bit better while standing. So that's pretty much all I can do for today. We've taken care of the foot peg right here. We've taken care of the brake. We took off the handlebar, taken off a bunch of stuff because it's all been ordered. So brake levers have been ordered, new handlebar ordered, new throttle. Apologies for the GoPro. It's getting old. Not happy with it. Alright, I hope you learned something on this thing. I sure did. We're gonna get this thing running in no time, and then once that happens, we'll start slowly updating the aesthetics. I want to do something a little bit more modern. Like, I know this is correct for the era. No light bulb in there. The lights, I don't know if they work. I don't know what the electronics are like. So obviously there's spark. But yeah, I'm out of breath because I just ran upstairs and I got a new battery because the GoPro battery, even though it's fully charged, wasn't working. So, all right. Like and subscribe. Hopefully next time I see you guys, I won't be as sick. And once the parts for the XR500 show up, we'll get them on there. And hopefully we will start on the snow bike build pretty dang soon. So like and subscribe for that too. Alrighty, see you on the next one. Peace.